Terry, wake up. You're on.
What? Oh, hello. I'm Terry Tarnoff, publisher of Avian Press here in San Francisco. And that's Tina, the publicity director of Avian Press. She keeps me on quite a short leash, you know. Well, I just wanted to share with you today a brief recollection of my time with the great Bobby Littman, my first agent in Hollywood. The man was a legend. He represented David Niven and Gene Wilder and Peter Ustinov, Mia Farrow, and one of me, of course. Now, Bobby was a grand storyteller, one of the grandest. You know, we British are quite well known for our way with the word. And when I first met him, he told me a story about the time he chose to go after Christopher Plummer to become one of his clients. Well, Bobby said to me, "Well, sir, I found this Plummer fellow recently arrived in Hollywood with quite the acting reputation. I decided he'd be just the perfect man to add to my growing stable of stars." And so I wined and dined Mr. Plummer. Night after night we went out to clubs and bars and saloons, drinking, dancing, chasing all those lovely young birds. My God, man, we watched the sunrise half of those mornings. Oh, yes. We were having a delightful time, me and Mr. Plummer. This went on, I tell you, for at least 3 weeks. We went to every establishment in Hollywood, and some that were a little bit unestablished, if you know what I mean. But then came the day. That's right. It was a Sunday, as I recall. And I called Chris. That's what I was calling him now. Chris, it's Bobby. Can we meet this afternoon for a little chat? And he said, "Oh, of course, Bobby." I could hear him already putting on his suit and tie and getting ready for another evening of revelry, ribaldry, and debauchery. So I picked him up. We went to a quiet little place in Beverly Hills, and I said to him, "Chris, I would be honored beyond belief if you would consider becoming my client." Well, Christopher sat back with a rather odd expression. He thought for a moment, and then he lit up a cigar or a cigarette or perhaps a pipe. And he said to me, "Well, Bobby, that's the kindest offer anyone's ever made to me. But I can't hire you to be my agent." And I said, "What? Why not?" "Well, Bobby, you know, I've got quite a career going. And I need someone who's going to really work for me, not someone who's out drinking and partying all night long." And with that he left. Good God, man. And that is how I missed out on Christopher Plummer as a client.
Well, wait a minute. I'm
What?
getting a bit confused.
What?
Are you doing Bobby Littman or Terry Tarnoff?
It's a little hard to say sometimes, just as Bobby once said to me about his client, that great director. What's his name again? You know, the man that did Altered States. Ken Russell, that's right. He said to me once, Ken and I were so close I began losing track of who was who. To this day, I'm not quite certain who directed Altered States. Was it me or Ken Russell? Good God, man. That's enough for today. I need to get back to recording my audiobook.
Okay, thanks very much. We'll be back.